Family, welcome back. So far in this Our Vision series, we've talked about the fire that fuels us, the dream that inspires us, the design that structures us, and the rhythm that guides us. Now it's time to get personal. Time to get personal because vision doesn't really matter until you can see yourself in it. And that's what this session is all about. My place in the vision. Now, in the next two sessions, we'll talk about calling. We'll talk about cultivation. We'll talk about the discipleship pathway that helps us grow. But for right now, I want us to pause and to think, where do I fit in all of this? What is my place? When we say my place, or when we say my place in the vision, it starts with identifying this as my church. This is about more than attending on Sundays. It's about ownership. It's about saying, this is my family. This is my community, and I'm a part of what God is doing here. So with that in mind, I want you to ask yourself, what part of the vision that you've heard so far stirs your spirit? What stirs you the most? What kind of culture do you want to help build here? If someone asks you to describe your church in 3 or 4 words, what would those words be? Those questions aren't just for reflection. Those questions are an invitation to help shape the vision of this church with your presence, with your prayers, and with your participation. The second part of your place in the vision is identifying your calling, my calling. So my church, my calling. Every believer has gifts, passions, skills, and a calling that God has given them. And those are not meant to sit on the sidelines, to sit in the chairs or the pews. The calling is to be connected. The church is calling you. So what are the gifts or skills that God has put inside of you? What do you feel the most? When do you feel the most alive? Whenever you're serving, who are the people God may be asking you to reach? Friends, family, you weren't placed here by accident, not on this earth, not in this moment. You carry something that this body of believers need. And more than that, you carry something the city around us needs. Your calling isn't just about your fulfillment. It's about the kingdom of God advancing. That's my church, my calling, my community. That's the third part, my community. The vision doesn't stop at the church doors. It flows into our families. It flows into our schools. It flows into our neighborhoods, our workplaces, and our city. So I want you to think, where do I see brokenness or a need in my city? Who around me needs the hope and freedom of Jesus Christ? What would it look like if I started to carry this vision into the circles that I already live, where I already play, where I already work every single day? This is where the vision becomes a movement, not just something that happens in a building, but something that transforms the world around us. Now, I know I just walked through my church, my calling, my community. One of the things I want us to make sure is that we have a connection point. We had a moment where we shared here at the church this particular questionnaire, and I want you to take a look at it. It's a place where hearts begin to feel stirred about projects and ways to reach their neighborhood. That is the beauty of what God is doing in us right now. God speaks differently to each of us, but it's the same vision. And when all of us bring our piece of the puzzle, the wall gets built, lives are restored, and the kingdom of God expands. But can I share something with you? One of the most heartbreaking moments in any church, one of the most heartbreaking moments in ministry is when someone walks away too soon. Before they realize they actually have a place in the vision, before they see that they are vital, that they are needed in the work God is doing. Sometimes people leave not because there wasn't a place for them, but because they didn't recognize it yet. I don't want that for you. I want you to know you belong here. You matter in this vision. Your place in the vision matters. Your place in the church matters. Without it, something is missing. Who you are and the gifts God has given you are absolutely needed. That's why we've created My Place in the Vision, this questionnaire. It's a way for you to reflect, write down what God is putting on your heart, and share it with us. Friends, this is not just about information we're collecting. It's your voice shaping where we go as a church, as a community. So when you're done with this session, I encourage you, click the link, take the time, and be honest about what God is stirring inside of you. Complete that. I will see it. I will be one of the only people that see it. And with your permission, I'll share it with other leaders. You see, filling out this questionnaire isn't just about answering questions. It's about saying, yes, I see my place in the vision. It's about choosing to be a part of what God is doing in this local body of believers. So my encouragement is this: don't just sit and watch the videos and move on. Take the next step. Pray about your church. Pray about your calling. Pray about your community. Write it down, share it with us, and then begin to live it out. Because this isn't just about attending or observing. This is about being part of something God is building, something that will outlast us, something that will bless generations, something that will transform our city and your city. You have a place in the vision, and I can't wait to see you step into it. For those of you that might be watching this abroad, you're not in the local congregation. You're not within the city of Cleveland. I don't want that to stop you, because we are a firm believer. We believe that this vision expands the city of Cleveland. It expands the state of Ohio. It expands the country of the United States, no matter where you are in the world. If you're watching this, partner with us. There is a space for you in what God is doing in this vision, and we want to see you walk in it. We want to be able to walk with you step by step as we complete the mission and the vision that God has given us.